Ripple has fired back against the SEC, despite the fact that this lawsuit is close to its end, and it seems that right now Ripple and XRP are the only currency in the clear. Some would say that the stakes have never been higher. Yesterday, Ripple filed its reply brief to contest the SEC. This all stems from Ripple's motion to strike expert testimony from the SEC's Enforcement Division accountant, Andrea Fox. The TLDR is Ripple said, "Nah, you can't do that, you can't bring her in right now," and the SEC said, "Nah, we can and we will." Now, in yesterday's reply brief from Ripple argued that Fox did not summarize Ripple's financial statements, and they also stated that if Fox was a summary witness like the SEC is claiming her to be, the SEC still needed to disclose her during the discovery phase and give Ripple the opportunity to depose her. In the reply brief, Ripple also pointed out that the SEC did not actually address the cases Ripple cited in its motion to strike. The courts could rule on the motion to strike at any time, and the SEC now must file a remedy-related brief by May 6th, just 2 to 3 days from now. After May 6th, the courts will decide on the penalty Ripple must pay for breaching US security laws, and the court ruling could heavily influence Ripple's expansion in the United States. Now, even though pro-XRP judge Sarah Netburn is the one making this decision, which is bullish news for XRP, some believe that everything may hang in the balance. Attorney Jeremy Hogan stated the harder thing to do on CT is say that you think the SEC will win a motion, but here it goes. He thinks the SEC will win this motion, and even if the courts do find the witness as an expert, he thinks instead of striking the witness, the courts will just allow Ripple to depose her like they did in the past, which may make things more complicated. Striking Fox would be the best outcome for Ripple, but potentially the worst case scenario could be if the courts agree that she's an expert witness but still allow Ripple to depose her, for Ripple to ask her questions before the trial. The reasonings why is because labeling Andrea Fox as an expert will add to the credibility of what she is saying, as opposed to her simply being a summary witness. So the stakes have truly never been higher. Either Ripple will get the favourable ruling, mass adoption in the United States and a minimal fine, or on the other side of the coin, the fine will be massive and damaging to Ripple's image, meaning adoption in the US may be more laboured. Although it is very important to note, as Forbes reported, as it stands, the absence of regulatory clarity continues to impede investment in and development of US blockchain applications. In the meantime, Bitcoin and XRP are the only digital assets that have achieved any regulatory clarity. This is very important, and once this lawsuit is over, XRP will be the only asset with legal regulatory clarity, which is more significant than Bitcoin's regulatory clarity. As it stands, Ripple's adoption is still poised to explode this year in the US for 4 huge reasons. Right now, the US is saying Bitcoin is being used by Iran to fund its proxies across the Middle Eastern region. They are also saying that USDT Tether is being used by Russia and China to facilitate illegal trades, and now they're saying Ethereum is a security and is largely owned by disguised whales from the CCP. But as it stands, XRP is in the clear. But more importantly, in this paper from Arnab Ghosh presented to the University of Waterloo in 2021, this paper describes a blockchain-based election architecture using the XRP Ledger Ripple blockchain. Elections are the backbone of democracy, and over time, election systems have evolved to meet our needs. Over the last 2 decades, there has been increasing research in the area of online election systems which are secure, trustworthy, and affordable. Online election systems, besides being easily accessible to the voters, also reduce costs and environmental footprints, and the XRPL technology could help make it even better. Considering the election is just a few months away from now, that just adds another huge catalyst to XRP and crypto's adoption this year, 2024. Seems that this year we officially will see Ripple flip the switch, legal clarity, the stablecoin release and regulations coming into play, and institutional adoptions. Bullish beyond all belief. What a time to be in crypto and XRP.